Hello everyone, my name is Royce Watson and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm so excited to share with you all my skincare journey, a little bit about my background, the products I currently use, and just some general tips. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. So a few things before we get started. One, as a disclaimer, I am not a dermatologist or a skincare expert. This video is informative in a way that I'll be showing you the products that I have used that have helped me and may help you. If you have certain concerns about your skin type, as well as specific ingredients for different products, reach out to a dermatologist and a skincare expert who may be able to help you. And two, to the person that happens to be watching this video who may not be comfortable in their skin, who may have acne scars, hyperpigmentation, know that you are beautiful, you're handsome, and to be confident in yourself. I was in the same position as you were in. I had a lot of acne, had a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I had a very low self-esteem. But now I know that I was amazing. I was a spectacular person. I was very handsome. I was gorgeous. So I just want you to know that as well. And if I can get my skin to where I want it to be, so can you. Now let's get straight into my background and the start of my skincare journey. So I started my skincare journey during November, December of 2019, during my senior year of high school. I knew that coming into the new year of 2020, I wanted to have clear skin. And so I worked on that goal throughout 2020, and I'll be showing you a few images of my skincare journey as well. So the first image I'm going to show you is from late November of 2019. This was when my family and I were taking some family photos for the holiday season. In this picture of myself, you can mainly see along my forehead a lot of the acne scarring and hyperpigmentation. Especially this one mark right here. This is where I had like a large pimple on top of my forehead and I was really trying to pop it and scratch it. And so that was an after effect of doing that. And then again, a lot of hyperpigmentation along most of my forehead, as well as on my cheeks and then around my nose area. And then here I'll show a photo of myself. This is on January 1st of 2020. I decided to take a couple of side profile pictures to kind of show my acne as well as hyperpigmentation along my cheeks. So this is a left side profile. Again, you can see most of my hyperpigmentation along my cheek. And then you can also see a little bit on the side of my forehead and temple as well. And then here's the right side of my cheek where you'll actually be able to see the inflamed acne along the right side of my cheek, and again going across my temple and up to my forehead. So I really wanted to tackle that as it was a New Year's resolution for me. So during the time between January 1st of 2020 to about mid-July, I spent a lot of my time researching and buying products to use on my face and then testing those products and kind of experimenting how my skin would react to them. Now, let me tell you, the number of products that I use on my face, the number of products under my sink right now, the amount of money I spent, actually, let me show y'all this stuff real quick. We're gonna go on a journey. Alright, so these are all the products that I used on my face while starting my skincare journey. So yep, those were all the products that I started using on my face from probably January until July of 2020. And by doing so, I was really just damaging my skin even more from switching between these products. And my skin wasn't adjusting really well to any of them because I was trying to get used to one, but then I would just use another one instead after about 2 days. And so by doing so, my skin actually worsened just a little bit. I'm going to show you another image. This is from July of 2020. You can kind of see here that my skin along the left cheek, again, the acne is starting to rise up a little bit more, especially on the forehead. Now my hyperpigmentation did go down. However, the acne started to flare up a whole lot more based off of the products that I was using. And then here, this is the right side of my cheek. Again, you can kind of see the hyperpigmentation is kind of going down, but the acne and the acne scars are still kind of there. In the fall of 2020, I was also an incoming freshman in college, and my school required us to wear a mask anytime we were outside of our dorm room. This included going to the library, going to the caf, going to class, or just sitting outside. And the mask actually worsened my acne and kind of made me backpedal on my progress. So you can kind of see in this image, this was taken in August of 2020. My acne was started to get more irritated by the redness along my cheeks. Here's another image of the right side of my cheek. It was kind of dying down, however, it was just being irritated by wearing those masks all the time. And then this is a picture of my forehead as well. You can kind of see the hyperpigmentation along the edges. When winter break came during my college term, I really wanted to work on my acne before we went back to the new semester. So again, I took some more progress photos. This is a photo in December during that time when I had my glasses off, so that way you can kind of see the entirety of my face. You can kind of see that the acne was dying down because I wasn't wearing my mask as much being at home. And then here's a front image of my face. You can kind of see some of the acne that was flaring up along my forehead, but it was mostly clear along my cheeks at that time. And then this is the right side of my cheek. You can kind of see a spot here, but this is from me picking from my face. It kind of got a little bit inflamed from that area. And so during my winter break, I began really researching into products that would fully get rid of my acne, try to get rid of my hyperpigmentation, as well as reduce the acne scars and large pores on my face. And this is the current routine that I use now. And from doing so, I came back on campus, and I'm going to show you another image. This is a selfie that I took. I felt really confident in myself and the way that my skin was reacting to the products that I was using at the time. And so as you can see, most of the acne has died down. There is a little bit of permanent scarring from the hyperpigmentation and acne scars, as you can see along a little bit of my cheeks. But overall, I was really satisfied with how these products worked with my skin and how far I really came. Just a side note as well for some of y'all. If you are proud of your body and of your skin and how far you worked on it, don't be ashamed to take selfies, to take pictures. I've heard comments like,
wow, why are you posting so much? Why do you want to take pictures of yourself so much?
To the people that are listening and saying those type of things, just know young me would be dying for this confidence right now. Dying for this confidence. So of course I'm going to be taking pictures of myself. Of course I'm going to be posting more. So just so you know, in case any of y'all have the same type of experience where people are still questioning why you're doing those type of things, be proud of yourself, be confident, take those pictures, show your progress, be proud of yourself. You did it. We all did it. So don't be afraid to take selfies. Don't be afraid to take pictures of yourself. Be confident in yourself. And that's how I feel. So I was able to take those pictures. And then this is another picture. My friend and I were taking pictures just for fun. Again, trying to be confident too. And so you can kind of see here, most of my skin is pretty clear. Again, some permanent scarring is still there that I'm trying to really get rid of. But overall, I'm really satisfied with my skin and the products that I've used so far for my skin. All right, so let's just get straight into the products that I use in my current skin routine and have shown the greatest improvement on my skin. I'll also be leaving links for these products down in the description box below, so be sure to check them out. Now, if you'd like to see a skincare routine video where I'll actually be able to show you how much of the product I apply and how I apply it to my face, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments down below. So the first product I use in my skincare routine is a cleanser. Cleansers are used to clean off dead skin cells, oils, face products, and dirt. The cleanser that I currently use is from CeraVe. It is the Hydrating Facial Cleanser. CeraVe is a great company to get started with if you're a beginner in skincare. Their cleansers, they have a basic set of cleansers for you to use and to choose from, which I think is great. For my skin, I really wanted to hydrate my skin because I damaged my skin barrier while trying all those different products. And so I really wanted to make sure that my skin stayed hydrated and that I was controlling the oils on my skin and the dryness of my skin. And this hydrating cleanser does what it's supposed to do. It hydrates the skin and I feel really moisturized after I wash it off. There's no dryness, no stickiness afterwards. It really does do the job, making sure that my skin stays clean. So So after my cleanser, I'll go straight into another hydrating product called hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid doesn't have the connotation with the word acid, meaning that it may burn your skin. It actually does the opposite. It really just makes sure that it hydrates your skin. Hyaluronic acid really just retains the moisture of your skin and tries to draw in any moisture that is on your face. So once I wash it off with my cleanser and keep most of the water on my face, I'll dab the hyaluronic acid on my face so that way most of the moisture already on there gets seeped into my skin. And hyaluronic acid is great because it helps to keep skin plump, helps to replenish skin and moisture, and overall it helps to reduce fine lines as well. The hyaluronic acid serum that I use is from The Ordinary. It is the hyaluronic acid 2% with vitamin B3. And I will simply just take the little nozzle, dab up a few of it, and then put it in my hand and then dab it along my face. And I do that every single night and day in order to make sure that my skin stays hydrated and that is kind of moisturized. Now, in the nighttime, the product that I use is something called glycolic acid. And you've probably heard of it before on many other different skincare routine videos. Glycolic acid is a alpha hydroxy acid and a chemical exfoliant, meaning that it makes sure to shed off most of the dead skin cells that are in your skin. And because of this small molecular structure, it's able to penetrate into your skin a lot deeply and quickly. And this is why they recommend not to use the product every single day. However, try to use it every once a week or once every 2 weeks when you're trying to get started with it. The glycolic acid that I use is from The Ordinary again, is the glycolic acid 7% toning solution. So I'll dab this into a cotton pad and then rub it along my face. And it does work in terms of getting rid of hyperpigmentation and acne scarring. As you wipe it along your face and take it off, you'll actually be able to see most of the dirt that is on the cotton pad that was from your face. And after a while, it does make your face feel smooth, look smooth, and look plump. Now, when you're getting started with any type of acid, or specifically in an alpha hydroxy acid, I highly recommend you doing a patch test with a little bit of the product either on your neck or a little bit along the jawline just to see if you have any type of reaction. Also, if you have sensitive skin, I highly recommend you use mandelic acid or lactic acid. It doesn't necessarily penetrate your skin super deeply compared to glycolic acid, but it does still work in making sure that it reduces hyperpigmentation and acne scarring. Next, I'll hop into my niacinamide products. And niacinamide is a type of vitamin B3 that helps to tighten skin, lessen wrinkles and pores. It helps also with acne, which is why you see a lot of niacinamide products in a lot of these skincare routine videos. And the one that I currently use in the morning is The Ordinary niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. And again, I just simply use a little dabber, put a little bit on my hand, and then pat it along my face. Now at night, I use a product that you probably see a lot of ads for on skincare routine videos, and that product is Curology. And Curology is one of those products that I've seen work wonders for people or not work at all. By the way, this video is not sponsored by them. But Curology is one of those products that has worked wonders for me. And the way that it works is that you take pictures of your face and you'll send it to a dermatologist. They'll create an actual bottled formula for you to use, a custom formula for you to use, and you'll apply that to your face every night. The formula for me is 1% clindamycin, 4% azelaic acid, which is really great for reducing hyperpigmentation and acne scarring, and then 4% niacinamide. So I'll just simply squirt it onto my finger and then rub it onto my face. It's kind of like a moisturizer texture, and it really does sink into your face. And I started using that during my winter break at the beginning of January, and up to now it has really helped with reducing my hyperpigmentation and acne. One of the last products that I use in my skincare routine is a moisturizer, and moisturizers are used to prevent dry skin as well as lock in all those products that you placed on your face beforehand. The moisturizer that I use is by CeraVe. It's the daily moisturizing lotion, and I love it. It's super lightweight, it sinks into your skin, and for me personally, it doesn't add too much oiliness to my skin. It doesn't make my skin look super shiny. In the morning, the last product that I'll use is a sunscreen. Now everyone should be using a sunscreen. To my melanated kings and queens who think they're too good for sunscreen, do I need to pull up those pictures of me and my hyperpigmentation again? Because that was the reason why my hyperpigmentation was getting worse. I was picking my face, all those acne scars were getting on it, and the sun and UV rays were worsening it. So please, please, please make sure that you wear your sunscreen. I understand golden hours are amazing for us, but we need to make sure that we put sunscreen on and prevent our skin from getting worse. So to prevent myself from worsening my hyperpigmentation in terms of sunscreen, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. And this is a broad spectrum sunscreen that I really love. Over the time of starting to get into sunscreens, beforehand, I used a matte finish sunscreen, which left a really bad mask on my face, a white mask on my face. And you would see like along my hairline, along my jawline, the mask of the sunscreen. And I didn't necessarily realize it because I was wearing caps all the time and I was kind of in the shade most of the time. But as soon as I stepped right into the sun, you would definitely see that I was putting on sunscreen that left a mask on my face. And I love the Hydro Boost because it is a hydrating ingredient and it feels super great on my face, and it really just sinks into my face with the moisturizer added to it. Now, to just finish off the video, I'll go into just some general tips that I've learned during my skincare journey that I'll also let you all know about. So first tip, do not pop your pimples and please do not touch your face. It really worsens your hyperpigmentation, worsens your acne scars, and it may lead to large pores afterward that you'll have to fix with all these different products. Tip number 2, please do your research about these products thoroughly, and please read the instructions on how to use these products, especially for chemical exfoliants. From personal experience, let me tell you. So the AHA BHA product from The Ordinary, that red liquid, is instructed to use it once a week for 10 minutes to leave on your face. Young me, starting the skincare journey, decided to use it every night for 20 minutes on my face. Please don't be like me. Please don't be like me. Read the instructions, please, especially with these chemical exfoliants. If you use them the wrong way, they will harm your skin instead of making it better. So please read the instructions, do your research to make sure that you see how these products react to certain skin types and how they have improved other people. So please be sure that you're doing your research and making sure that you're following the instructions on these products. Another tip that I have is when you're starting with some of these products, please give it time for your skin to react to them. Do not just use a product for like 2 days and then decide, oh, it's not working, off to the garbage. Please don't, because that's what I did and that's how I ruined my skin. I was swapping between all these different products and my skin wasn't getting enough time to adjust to them. So instead, once I put one product on and then I put on another one, my skin was like, whoa, what's happening? What's going on? So please give your skin time to see whether or not the product actually works for you and is doing what you want it to do for your skin. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video and I hope you enjoyed watching it too. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I hope you're able to take a few things that you learned from this video and apply it to your own skincare routine. If you would like to see a skincare routine video or initial reviews of the products that I use, feel free to like and subscribe and I'll start to push that content out. But again, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch y'all later.